What's up, guys? Gaonan here, and welcome to episode 3 of Drafting to Masters. In our last episode, we hit gold and started our climb through it. In case you missed that episode, I've included this season's playlist in the top right corner of this video. Also, since our last video, there have been some changes to the draft format. What's in the curated packs has changed, as well as the order of packs that you get. Now we'll get a curated pack first, then we'll see 2 packs of the latest set, and then another curated pack. So I'm curious to see how this shakes up the meta, and hoping that our drafting knowledge can help us continue to have success moving forward. Also, if you're interested in one-on-one personalized coaching, don't hesitate to contact me. My information for Discord and Gmail should be on the screen now, and I'm always looking to help people get better at this game, so reach out to me if you're interested in learning what my rates are. I'm really excited to see what this new draft format is like, so without further ado, let's get into another draft. Alright, so we get a curated pack first, and our rare is nothing exciting. I would not pack one, pick one, citywide ban. Ankle Cutter is an aggressive 2-drop, but I don't think there are any like Oni tribal stuff going on. Jack's Choice is pretty good. It's nice removal and potential pump spell. Other cards maybe worth considering would be like Yeti Snowslinger, Ice Bow, Dragon Breath. I think Felm Tempo might be in a good spot. Serene Excavator seems like it could be okay. Sentinels is a reasonable strategy since you'll see them in all 4 packs. Other than that, it's hard for me to say what is the best card to pick given what you might see in the future. So I'm a little cautious to take Jack's Choice here. I think I'm really between that and the Yeti Snowslinger. I've always liked Snowslinger. Getting snowballs is nice, and I know the Yeti tribal synergy is a supported one. So I think I'm just going to take Snowslinger here and see where the rest of the draft takes us. Keeps us more open than the Jack's Choice as well. We get a lot of nice Justice cards here. Lawman's Sidearm is reasonable, especially if you're in Gunslingers, which you probably are if you're in Recano. Elder's Feather is good. Finest Hour is great. You also have another Yeti Snowslinger. You have Heroic Bravo, which is nice. But I think I'm just going to take Elder's Feather here. I think it's just really strong. Flying is such a good keyword, so I'm going to take the Elder's Feather here and see what else comes our way. Here we have a couple of choices. You have Copperhall Marshal to continue down the Justice path. You have Hail Shrieker, which I don't see as being worth a pick here. You also have Dark Return, which is nice. So I'd be between the Dark Return and the Copperhall Marshal, I think. And I think Dark Return's just a stronger card, so I think I'm going to take it here and see where this draft takes us. Okay, you've got Finest Hour, you've got Triggerman. I think I'll just take the Finest Hour here. It is a little awkward because we're just getting like generally strong cards, which maybe that's okay because in packs 2 and 3, maybe they'll really define where you want to go. But there's not a whole lot here that's screaming at me that's saying you should take this. This is going to be good for you. So I'm just going to take the strong card in Finest Hour here. Some decent time coming through. You've also got Substitute. You could take the Cambrai banner so that you could potentially be in a supported 3 faction in packs 2 and 3 with Carandin. I kind of like that more than anything else since all this other stuff is more synergy based. So I'm just going to take the Cambrai banner here and see if we can't end up in a decent Carandin deck. We could also be FJS. So we could take Banner again. We could take Stalwart Shield, which would be a fine weapon. You could also take Oni Quartermaster, which I do like quite a bit, but it is a 2/2 for 3. Biggest thing is we have like 0 bodies right now, but I think I'm going to take the Quartermaster and maybe we end up in Windchest. Nice. Final Shot Rioter is very good. It's a good payoff for Gunslingers, which is in this FJS shell. Other option is Ankle Cutter, even Slope Sergeant, but we're pretty far away from Primal at this point, so I'm just going to take the Final Shot Rioter and hope we continue to see Gunslingers. Heroic Bravo is a nice gunslinger payoff, so we'll take that here. Triggerman is another gunslinger. Otherwise, I don't think there's much here for us, so yeah, we'll just take another gunslinger. None of this is good. We'll take the Cerso's Meddling, I guess. Definitely take the Fixing of Argenport Banner, and another Yeti Snowslinger. Okay, so we're in Winchest at the moment. Not sure necessarily what our splash color is. Do have Avagraft, which is okay, but I think I'd rather just take the Falcon here. Deadeye is another gunslinger, but I'd rather just take Loyal Falcon because I think it's a stronger card. So that's what we'll do here. Auric Weaponsmith seems fine. Other than that, you're looking at like Lost Scroll, Blaze, or Oathkeeper's Hammer. But yeah, we'll take the Auric Weaponsmith. Could be helpful for the more weapons we get. Clan Huntcaller is okay. You've also got Curated Steward, Surveiller. I think I'd rather just take Steward here. Seems like Fire is going to be our splash. If we don't get a ton of weapons, then we don't have to play Quartermaster and we could just splash for Heroic Bravo. So I'm happy to take Steward here. I think it's going to be better for us than taking like Surveiller or Broken Wing Brawler. Wow, that's a super late display. Could take Token for fixing, could take Mob Rule for removal. Barrel Through is still a good trick. We should probably just take that, honestly. Yeah, let's just take Barrel Through. It helps us fix for fire. Grandfather's Axe, still pretty bad. Might be better than other things here for us, though. But I think I'd rather just take something that's on color and like focus more down the Argenport path. I think I'm going to take the Breath Stealer. I could take Brawler, I guess. I think either one is fine. Neither is great. Yeah, let's just take Brawler. Fall Short is some removal. Pistol Whip, don't love that card. So yeah, we'll just take the Fall Short here. Bottoms Up is definitely splash worthy, as is Bear Arms, but we'll take the Bottoms Up here. Cabal Scavenger is a gunslinger. Didn't realize that before. Like, do we have enough gunslingers to make it worthwhile playing a really weak one? Otherwise, I think you just pick up Unmoored Valkyrie here. Neither is great. You really don't want to play either. And I don't think Fangs in the Dark is worth it. So I'm going to play Cabal Scavenger. I think because of the potential gunslinger synergies, it's better to have this than Unmoored Valkyrie. And we get the Unmoored Valkyrie anyway. I think we'll take that over Samurai or Diplomat. Take Iron Hook, I guess. Neither of those cards, or that. Defiance is nice removal, as is Conflagrate. Defiance is more on color though. Other option is taking Bannerman here, which I would like quite a bit, but we're really only splashing for 2 fire cards at the moment, so I'm not super concerned. But we do have 0 fixing for it right now. But let's just take Defiance. It's a solid removal spell for us. Take another Curated Steward. Other option is Sadistic Glee, but I don't think that's great. Man, that's a late Mantisaur. Really wish we were in Primal at the moment. Think we're just going to take the token for the fixing. Don't really want to take... it is a gunslinger. So maybe it's worth taking Notorious Scoundrel here. It's just another early card in Fire that we might not be able to play. That's my biggest concern, but I guess we'll take it for the gunslinger synergies. Here I think we just take the Token of Ambition because we need some fire fixing. Other option is like Curator's Spear. So yeah, we'll take the token. Display of Ambition has some nice modes for us, so I think we'll take that. We do need some more bodies though, but not going to pass up the display in our colors. Guess we'll take Mug. Maybe we play it. Take another token. Better than Diplomat on average for us, I would say. We're going to take the Oathkeeper's Hammer here. Might be wrong since we're desperate for bodies, but I really don't want to play a second Cabal Scavenger, or a Softfoot Burglar. You could potentially take Replicator Engine, but without having two, I wouldn't really play this card. Aerial Spotter seems fine. We're pretty heavy in Justice. We'll take the Rotorsmith too. And another Unmoored Valkyrie. Hopefully don't have to play both. And Star Vorlunk. Alright, so we're headed into our last pack, and we are pretty heavy in Argenport splashing for fire, so kind of want to stay in that lane. We do still need units, especially if we take some of these fire ones out, but I think Hammer of Might's probably too good to pass up. Otherwise, if Hammer wasn't here, I'd take this left-right target caller, but I'm going to take the Hammer of Might here. A second Hammer of Might? Yeah, why not? Okay, we've got Extinguish, which is a nice removal spell. You also have First Shot Rider, which is another gunslinger. Kinda want to take it, but I think I'm just going to take the removal of Extinguish here. How many 2-drops do we have? Not a lot. Copperhall Porter seems good for us. Momentum Builder is nice though, especially Elder's Feather. Yeah, let's take the Momentum Builder. It can be so good for us. Whole lot of nothing here. We'll take Rebuke. Take a second Heroic Bravo. A third Heroic Bravo. So we could take Militant. Could also just take Recano Banner for better fixing. I think I like that here. Alright, another Final Shot Rider. That's very good. Cover of Darkness. Don't love it. I think I'm just going to take the Civic Peacekeeper. Yeah, let's take Peacekeeper here. More cards we're not going to play. Finback Homonaut. I don't think we'll play this, but we'll take it. I mean, we have to take it. So now it's time to trim down the deck. First, I'm going to take out the power. Don't really want to play Iron Hook. That can go. I like all of our other attachments. Maybe not Oathkeeper's Hammer, but I think it's fine. Definitely want to play Bottoms Up, Dark Return. Want to play all these. Maybe not Fall Short. Mug is probably gone. It's like Fall Short and Rebuke are like the other two weakest spells here. I think I'm going to take out the Rebuke and just play the Fall Short. So now we need to start cutting units. I would love to cut an Unmoored Valkyrie. I might play both Notorious Scoundrel and Oni Quartermaster. I think I'm definitely playing all three Heroic Bravos. I think Finback can go. Scoundrel is nice because it is a gunslinger. How many do we have total? 8. So we have a lot, and we want to play as many as we can. Scoundrel is also nice if you can bond out Bravo. So yeah, we'll keep Scoundrel. I don't know about Oni Quartermaster. We're really heavy on 4s. Weaponsmith seems like the weakest of our 4s. Could potentially cut like one more unit, I think. We only have 4 2-drops if we cut this Unmoored Valkyrie. Yeah, let's cut Rotorsmith. And then we need to make a few more cuts here. I think cutting Fall Short and Oathkeeper's Hammer would probably put us in a good spot. We'd be looking at 18 power, which seems right for this deck. It's kind of bad because we got a pretty even split between all 3 of our colors, but we got some okay fixing, so I'm hoping that kind of carries us through. So let's get the special power add to the deck first. And then add the rest. So with this, you're looking at 4, 5, 6, 7 fire. You're looking at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 justice, and 5, 6, 7, 8 shadow. So 9, 8, 7. It's not great, but I think it's about as good as we're going to do. So I think this is our deck. Just want to close out this drafting and deck building portion of the episode by saying thank you for being here. I really do appreciate your support. With this being our first draft since the changes, I'm a little skeptical about the format, especially with things that I've heard from other people. but we'll see how it actually feels in game before we judge it too harshly. Next, what'll happen is we'll go into the games portion of the episode where we'll talk about the deck, and then we'll actually play some games. So I hope to see you in the next video.